Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back to stream again because I'm bored. And also I've been planning to do this, obviously. Hello, Hugo, how are you? Okay. No waste of time because last time we last time we beat Labyrinth of the Demon King, and today I'm excited because I get to play I think my second favorite game of all time. So I'm happy. I've been wanting to replay it. It's a game that's really replayable, so I'm gonna have fun. And if you've never seen someone play this game or played this game or heard of this game, then yeah, should be fun. It's a game that I love a lot. It's called Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline, and I love it. I always glaze it when I get the chance. I think people are sick of me talking about that game, but I don't care. So yeah, the second game came out recently, and that's all I'm gonna say about that piece of shit. So, well, no, it hasn't come out recently. It's gonna come out in October, but preview copies have been sent, and streamers have like live streamed the game. YouTubers have made videos on it, and they were paid to do that. So yeah. Uh, Let me boot up the game. I'm playing the unofficial patch. This game is like known for being super buggy, but ever since a couple months after the game released in 2004, there's been like a single guy who works on an unofficial patch that fixes everything in the game all by himself, just like that. And he's been doing it for like damn near 20 years at this point. Yeah, good for him. Let me boot up the game. And I love vampires, and part of it is probably because of this game. Let me just. Okay. Wait. Are you serious? Wait. Let me reopen the game. The game was published by Activision, and it was made by Troika Games before, you know, before they went out of business. I don't know when, but like any type of studio that was making old school RPGs back in the day that were really good was kind of doomed to go out of business. It's the same thing as old studios that were making immersive sims. So yeah, they went out of business, but this game is like still regarded as a cult classic, and I fucking love it. The writing, the dialogue, the characters, the gameplay. It's amazing. I think every good RPG should like make you embody a certain fantasy. And this game is amazing at that. If you've ever wanted to play a video game where you play as like a vampire, this is the best one that's out there in my opinion. So anyways, let me start playing the game. Now I already know what clan I'm gonna play as. Mr. Would you like to answer a series of questions? Yeah. So in this game you can play as many different clans, and each clan comes with its own benefits, its own things that they excel at usually. And I already know which clan I want to play as. And it's gonna be the Nosferatu. Wait, is it gonna be the Nosferatu? Shit, I don't know actually. Yeah, no, it's gonna be the Nosferatu. But this game has a little like, what's it called? A little pool you can take. Wait, yeah, you answer a series of questions, and it will give you your own clan and things that you specialize in. And it's always kind of fun to do, but I'm not gonna do it for this playthrough. I've already been the game before, but it's a type of game that it's known for people wanting to replay it multiple times. It's just one of those games. Okay. I'm not gonna play as this white boy. So let me explain a couple things, okay? First of all, there's the base. You choose your clan, your gender, your history. Yeah, there's only male and female. You choose your history. It's basically like a background in any other character creation thing. Gilbert? No. What should be the name? What should I call my guy? Shit. What should I call him? I'll call him the guy from the Smurfs. Galgamesh. Is that his name? The ugly ass dude? It's gonna make sense soon. And we'll get to the character sheet soon. So, the clan that I'm gonna pick, there's 7 clans in total. In the new game that came out, there are 4 clans in the base game, and you gotta pay something to get 2 additional clans. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. So you can play as Bruja, you can play as Gangrel. Wait, I should probably explain them. Bruja are more like anarchists. You can literally see their symbol in the top left. They're anarchists, they tend to be anti-establishment, and they like to fuck people up, I guess. Then there's Gangrel. They're more, I don't like them. They're kind of cringe. I mean, he's literally a white dude with dreads. I can already imagine the smell. But basically, they're like lone wolves. They kind of stink. And they kind of have more beastly attributes about them. They're a little bit more like werewolves, but they're technically vampires. Malkavians, now they're really fun. Look at the nipple piercing. They're kind of just batshit insane. Their whole thing is that they're never going to have normal dialogue options in the game. And they're basically, their mind is completely broken. That's the whole thing with their clan. They are mentally unstable. But they have access to magic that lets them control people, tell people to do what they want, and they can even make people kill themselves. So they can be pretty scary. Next. That's who I'm going to be playing, the Nosferatu. The Nosferatu are really interesting because of bust up crack. Yeah, it's the bust up crackhead basically. And the Nosferatu is the guy who you think is a bust up crackhead, but he's actually a pretty cool dude if you talk to him. So there's a thing called there's a thing called the masquerade in this game. It's these little masks here. Basically, you live in a society that doesn't really understand or know about the existence of vampires. So if you do anything to basically snitch on the vampire society and you tell the humans that vampires exist, you're gonna take a hit to your, what's it called? To your masquerade. And if you lower it enough, people are gonna start knowing you're a vampire, and there's gonna be vampire hunters that go after you. And if you go all the way down, it's an instant game over. You get apprehended by the vampire society, and you basically get executed for putting everyone's life in danger. And the thing about this clan of character is that they're so fucking ugly and like otherworldly looking that if you even get seen by a normal human, you're instantly gonna lose part of the masquerade. Like, hello, Sammy. You're instantly gonna lose a masquerade point if you even get seen because you're so ugly. But they're pretty good at stealth, and they have a vampire power that lets them become invisible for a short time. So it's pretty easy to stay out of the sight of other people, which I'm gonna need to do. And also, there's another mechanic with them that I'm gonna show you later. But also, people have special dialogues with you. The same with Malkavian. People are gonna notice that you're batshit insane. But with Nosferatu, the dialogues tend to be very funny because people just won't stop talking about how ugly you are. Which you are pretty ugly. This is what you look like. So yeah, it's gonna have some consequences on how you play the game. What else? Well, for now, let's keep going down the list. You have Toreador. So Toreador, they're basically the pretty boys. Hey, it's not that ugly. Listen, couple drinks in you and you'd probably let it fuck you. The Toreadors, they're basically the pretty boys. They're like the artsy, misunderstood type of guys, and they get all the bitches. Okay? Oh, I guess I should start showing what the female equivalent looks like. Yeah, the game is from 2004. You're gonna start noticing that pretty quickly. But yeah, the female one is actually kind of ugly, which sucks. Like, yeah. But the male one is pretty cool. I've never played as them, but also, even if you play the pretty boy and call him Lucius, in your fucking dreams, I'm gonna play an ugly ass fucking vampire and I'm gonna call him Galgamesh. Have fun with that bitch. So yeah, they're pretty boys. They're good at they're good at persuading people, and they kind of get the pretty privileged treatment. It's both a gift and a burden. All humanity shifts are doubled. Okay, so let me explain humanity then. What humanity does is that since you're no longer human, Lucius, it would be close to. Ooh, true, true. That's actually true. But I'm gonna stick with Galgamesh. So since you're no longer human, if you don't watch out with the shit you do, you're gonna slowly start giving into the beast inside of you, I guess. So if you do bad actions, it's gonna become easier for you to lose control and start attacking people around you. And obviously, if you attack people around you and you try to suck their blood, then you're gonna lose some masquerade. So the two mechanics kind of play off of each other, and you can gain humanity or lose it if you do bad or good actions, or if you kill a human that wasn't attacking you for no reason, then you'll lose some of your humanity. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because there's a really good tutorial when the game starts. So Toreador, Tremere are a lot of people's favorite. Oh, okay. This one isn't that bad. It's not that objectified. But yeah, Tremere, they're basically the nerds of the vampire groups. But also they're like the most in touch with like vampire magic. And they know all the lore. They're basically like the mages of the whole thing. And they have the best powers. They can be extremely powerful if you use their magic. Um, but also they're more physically weak. It is what it is. Uh, and then we have the Ventru. Now the Ventru, they're not the pretty boys like the Toreadors. They're more like not the frat bros, more like the tech bros. Yeah, they're more like tech bros or like the guys who already have rich parents. So like instead of looking for a job after college, they kind of just start like they make startups, they deal in NFTs and shit like that. That's the type of guys they are. They're like business inclined. They really like ruling over other people. They're blue blood, kind of snobbish. That's the type of people they are. So yeah, there's no snobbish that you can get blood from animals in this game, but only rats, obviously. But if you're a Ventrue, you're not gonna get any blood if you feed on rats. That's how delicate their palate is, I guess. So feeding on low-life humans, prostitutes, and the homeless can cause Ventrue to vomit. So yeah, they are very much like that, and they're usually like pieces of shits. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go with the Nosferatu. I don't know. Something about them makes me relate. Now the history, I don't think it's in the original game, but it's basically just a background that gives you extra stats or different stats. The first one, off the bat, homosexual. You always found your own gender much more attractive than the other sex. Although many people still have issues dealing with this, maybe vampiric society is different. It is different. But basically, I think in the original game, I think you can only have romantic or sexual like dialogue options with men if you're a woman. So this kind of makes it so that even if you're a man, you can have those dialogue options with men. And then there's video game publisher. There's a bunch of them. I'm gonna look through them. I'm not gonna. And there's some of them that are specific to um, certain clans. Also, a thing about Nosferatu, there's a skill in the game that lets you basically flirt with people and see how attractive you are and how people are attracted to you. Yeah, that's not gonna. You aren't able to level that up at all. You're so butt ugly that you aren't able to do that. So Leatherface, Reefer is a hideous beast, was a dream come true. The power is intoxicating, and now you're going to make them pay all of them. What the fuck? I can play school shooter. You start with 1 point in melee and an extra point in potence. You never felt much empathy for other living things. However, so now it will cost you more experience to buy humanity points, and you're more likely to frenzy. That one's interesting actually. Should I play an incel that got turned into a vampire? Should I be my guy? That actually sounds kind of funny. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. My guy's an incel. Galgamesh the incel got turned into Nosferatu. Which, to be fair, if he was an incel, he was probably already doing the whole, like, ugly men don't get anything type of thing. It gave me 1 point in melee. But I actually wanted to go into unarmed because Nosferatus are good in unarmed. Oh yeah, wait. Let me explain this whole screen because it's a lot. You have your combat feats. So if you hover over one of them, unarmed, you'll see that there's yellow things that are highlighted. Those are the things that are gonna help you get better unarmed combat. So if you put a point in strength, you get better unarmed combat and better melee. That's what strength touches basically. That's what it, yeah, you get what I mean. If you put it in brawl, that's also gonna put in unarmed combat. So that's your combat skills. Range combat, that's firearms and everything like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I love this game to death, okay? But the more the game goes on, the less balanced it becomes, and I'm kind of gonna have to put points in range combat because some of the later bosses are quite literally almost damn near impossible if you don't have anything in range combat. Now there's your more utility skills. You got lockpicking, sneaking, hacking, inspection, research. If you know me in RPGs, I either like to do sneaking stealth stuff or melee unarmed stuff. So I'm gonna do both. So the main combat thing we're gonna do is melee until we go into guns later on. So let me put one here. Lockpicking is pretty useful. We're gonna want to put some of that in there too. Sneaking, obviously. So this. I can put 3 already? Shit. I can go up to 4 just like that. Hacking is pretty interesting in this game. You'll see it later. Inspection. Make sure your character. Oh, okay. So that's gonna highlight items easier. Items are of importance, like watches, things you can resell. Research. There are skill books in the game that let you get better at certain skills, and your research level. Well, if you're able to read some of them, depends on your research level. So the smarter you are, the more you're gonna be able to, basically, you know, yeah, intelligence goes into that and also puts a point in intimidate, which I guess makes sense. If you're intelligent, that's gonna make you more intimidating, I feel like. I might put points in intelligence. So then we have the public skills, how you interact with other people. I don't know why they didn't call it social, but whatever. You have haggling, gives you better prices, I think. Your manipulation attribute for the finance ability will contribute to the haggle feat, so yeah, that's good. Intimidate, so that's how you're gonna be if you're gonna be able to intimidate people, get what you want by threatening them, which doesn't always work. In other games, what they do is that if you have the points to choose a dialogue option, it's immediately like if you succeed a dialogue check, it immediately gets you what you want. But in this game, it might actually fuck you over more which I actually prefer. I think it's more realistic for it to go that way. Okay? I don't care how good you are at talking to people. If you threaten the wrong person, something bad's gonna happen to you, and they're not gonna cooperate with you or be scared of you, depending on the person, obviously. Persuasion. That's a really fun one. That's what the what are they called again? The snobs. The Ventru are really good at that. So the Ventrus are good at perception and persuasion. I mean, persuasion. It's in the name. If you played other RPGs that have that mechanic in them, Fallout and everything like that, you can smooth talk your way out of situations. It's basically a more reliable intimidation. I'm not gonna lie, but we're still gonna take intimidation because we're playing an angry incel who's mad at the world. Seduction. Oh, I'm fucking finished. Seduction can let you convince people and sweet talk them, you know, in a romantic way or sexual way. And since you're a vampire, sometimes that's going to be useful for you because if you're able to sweet talk someone, you're able to get you're able to gain access to their necks in front of people and suck their blood without raising too many alarms. So yeah, and it can also let you get past certain obstacles. If you sweet talk someone, they might let you go through or this or that. You never know. It's a useful skill to have that I cannot level, I'm pretty sure. Where do I level this? Does it even highlight it? Where is it? Uh Appearance. Yeah, I no matter what I try, I am doomed to have 0 in appearance for the rest of my life. Bashing, your ability. Okay, so soak is basically the type of damage you can take. Bashing, I think, is like from yeah, bullets and melee weapons because you're a vampire. You know, you can take way more damage than the average person. Lethal, I think it's cutting attacks and fire and electricity. Good to know. And aggravated. Just forgot from. Oh no, aggravated is what I just described. Lethal is bladed weapons. Okay, so let's build a character. Also, the music stopped playing a while ago. Like the whole track played and then it stopped replaying. I love this game. So, melee combat 3. So I could keep going into that, but I'm not going to. Instead, let's go. Oh yeah, each yeah, here for physical I already took strength. And I think that's what I'm gonna stick to. Dexterity, like oh wait, never mind. I'm gonna go dexterity for this. Because you want to get a head start on lockpicking and sneaking. It's always useful to have. And what does stamina do? Okay, stamina lets you take more damage from blunt attacks. Okay? So, social, since we're in Nosferatu, we don't get points to put into it, especially not in appearance. But, depending on what clan you pick, the stats that you can start with are going to be allocated differently. So maybe if you're Ventru, it's going to be 3 in social that you can put. But we do get 2 in mental, which is good. And we're going to put both of these in intelligence. Actually, 1 in intelligence. No, 2 in intelligence. So we're intimidating and we're good at research. Our character's intelligent. And for this, obviously brawl, because like I said, we want to do unarmed combat. Dodge, intimidation, subterfuge. Subterfuge, that's just more oh, I'm not able to put it there? I guess not. Oh right, because subterfuge is associated with seduction. If you put points in subterfuge, it can put in seduction, but it can also put in sneaking. So for sneaking, we're just gonna have to put it in dexterity and stealth right there. Okay. So let's put in brawl and dodge, just combat defense. What's that again? Yeah, it gives you more chances to not take damage from an attack, I think. So here, we're not gonna put in melee. We're gonna put 1 in security and the other 2 are gonna go in stealth. And then knowledges, we're gonna put investigation, finance, scholarship. What does scholarship do? Well, let's put both of them in computer. Hacking is always a good thing to have. Now the disciplines. This is where it gets interesting. Basically, each clan has 3 disciplines that they have. And in each level of that discipline, you will gain a new power that you can use, like a vampire power, using blood and all that. So, animalism, embracing the beast within, the vampire can call on animal spirits to carry out their will. So that lets me summon spirit animals, I guess. And we have 1 level in each at the start. So the first level of that is Nightwiz Raven. Ravens incapacitate the victim. Okay, so it basically just stuns them for 10 seconds. Obfuscate. Yeah, so that's the stealthy one that ghouls, not ghouls, oh, that's fucked up to call them ghouls, that Nosferatus kind of need. The reason I call them ghouls is because Nosferatus are to this universe what ghouls in Fallout are to Fallout. So they're kind of ugly, people are kind of mean to them, but they can be super useful and intelligent and insightful. But you'll see when we play the game. Some characters are going to prove that. So let's put this. The first level lets us hide, invisibility as long as you remain motionless. If you move or take any action, you will become visible and the timer will run. So yeah. Unlimited invisibility, you may move invisibly while crouched. You will reveal if you touch anyone or containers. So yeah. We put more points in this and eventually you will become super silent. And because of the background we chose, we have 1 point in potence. So, supernatural strength in all melee brawl attacks. Each damage. Okay, so this is a buff to my melee attacks, which is going to be useful when I get in fights. And as for supernatural strength. Okay, so this is just that, but even better. Anyways, that's our character. And yeah. Also, the cutscenes in this game are really ugly. The cutscenes are ugly, but when you talk to characters face to face in dialogue, the speaking animations are actually pretty advanced for the time. I have more background to say about this game and how it was made. Not how it was made, but the context in which it released. But that's going to be after the opening cutscene. So let's see what happened to our character. The subtitles are on the top left. It really should be a crime. I'm ugly now. How am I supposed to roleplay if I'm also ugly in real life? Never mind, my character had sex.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken.
No.
As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city
So
the
sassy.
privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests.
Her posture is
However,
insane.
the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence.
My eyes?
Up to tonight, I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. but as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit! All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Yes, there's a stripper that just walked by. She's an actual vampire. We'll see her later.
Tragic. My apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio.
What?
He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Anyways, the cutscenes look bad most of the time, but I really love the writing in this game, and the dialogue, and the voice acting. The voice acting is fucking amazing in this game. It's like back when they were able to get their hands on... Well, no, there's still good voice actors today, obviously, but I don't know. This game has some really legendary voice actors in them, and one of them, okay, and this, I fucking love this. He's my favorite voice actor in the entire game. We're about to meet right now, and it's the same voice actor as Jake the dog from Adventure Time. So when we speak to him, I want you to close your eyes and just think of Jake the dog in your head. But also listen to what he says, because it's a lot of important exposition. And it's done really well because video game writing used to be good.
What a scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, this is probably a lot for you to take in, so why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
I'm basically gonna pick every question that can be asked, just so you guys get as much exposition about the world as possible. But I already know all this shit. Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Back in the day, these facial animations were like super impressive. And I'd say they still kind of hold up. Like, the characters are really expressive. They don't look as realistic as they used to be, but they look expressive, and I think that's important. It's better than just a character not being expressive at all and having a deadpan face while they talk to you. Okay, I could use the help.
All right. Why don't we, step out back here?
Yeah, let's get away from that horrible place.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Okay, wait. I feel like for me the audio is good, but if the audio is good for me, it tends to be a little bit quieter for you guys. So let me up it a little bit. If the game audio is too low, just let me know and I'm gonna fix it. Drink what? Wait. You not had a drink yet? No. I don't think my character is dumb. You would know.
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne. Blood, your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
Oh my god, he's so fucking good. I'm gonna glaze the dialogue in this game the entire time I'm playing it, by the way. So get ready for that. No, the balance is fine? Okay, okay. What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
So, what do I mean,
Alright. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Alright. Okay. This is your blood pool. Everything that I've explained earlier about humanity, about the masquerade system, it's in part connected to the blood system in this game. So it's a bunch of fucking mechanics that intertwine and kind of come together. They kind of connect with each other. But I'll explain the more we go. This is your blood pool. Blood is the fuel for your vampiric powers and disciplines. When your blood pool is low, you need to refill it. Humans are an abundant source of blood in most areas of the game. One is in the alley around the corner. Okay, oops. Let's go. Feeding on humans fill your blood pool. To feed, approach your victim and press the feed key, F, when you are close. It is important that humans do not see you feed on other humans. So the blood bar on the left, on the right starts filling up, and I have to make sure that I let go at the last second, or else I'm gonna kill him. And we don't want to kill him, but Jack is gonna explain why.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
I don't know how I feel about it, but does it feel good or great? When do I get my cape? Do I get to pick the color? I'm gonna say, do I get to pick the color? I mean, it's funny.
Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah? Like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, And if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm going to live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A steak? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Got it.
Okay, now. The fuck is this? Look, you get inside here and head upstairs. We'll meet up in a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
Roblox stream when? One day. Maybe later, actually. Maybe later we can play it. But after I get off stream. You do that. At the bottom of your screen is the... Okay. It's just... I can click on shit. Okay, so... Press the jump key, blah, blah, blah. So... While I'm doing this... This game got released on the same engine as Half-Life 2. And I'm pretty sure it got released like one day before or one day after Half-Life 2. So imagine you're a developer and you spend all this time working on a fucking game just for people, just for your publishers to tell you the game's gonna get released one day after like the biggest game of all time or like the most anticipated game of all time. So yeah, this game didn't sell very well. Your feats are a combination of various abilities. Yeah. You can pick up certain objects in the world, yes. So this is lockpick, is gonna be very useful.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabat raid. Sabat? They're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabat, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
So what's up?
The Sabat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the dude.
What's the prince a prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Shh, shh. Heads up. Back away.
This motherfucker's ugly. Oh, my ears. My ears are bleeding. That's the animal summoning thing that the character she talked about earlier. Oh, my guy's so ugly, man. I got so fucked.
Dumb, frenzied Sabat bastards. Alright, we gotta moose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm on it. Oh my god, that sound effect was so fucking loud. The issue with this game is that there's only like one volume thing. Like there's no volume for like music, sound effects, voice. So, okay. Okay, I'll see how the volume is, but for now I'll lower it just a little bit. Hello, Nana. This game about vampires? Like, actually, yeah, it is. But it's like a different than normal vampire shit, I guess. It's more like urban vampires, more than like fantasy vampires. Kind of like Twilight. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me save actually. Okay, Nana, you just got here, but the guy I was talking to, this guy, he has the same voice actor as Jake the dog from Adventure Time. That makes me so sad. How new is it? Like, is it this year? Anyways, listen to him, and he literally sounds like Jake the dog.
Go on. I'll be right here.
At least to me, he does. But it's the same voice actor. Oh hell no! You can lockpick in this game, and when you lockpick, it shows your character's hands. And if you play like a woman in this game, they're all gonna have like pristine, good-looking nails. But since I'm playing like an ugly freak, my hands are all fucked up. Look, I have shit on my hands, and look at my nails. You watched it in French? Dude, the French voice acting for Adventure Time was low-key really good. It's words? Yeah, it's words. How do I open my... Yeah. Look, this is what... I call my guy Galgamesh because he's ugly. This is what my character looks like. He's a Nosferatu, that's why he's ugly. They're all ugly. That's the whole thing. Like, I remember for... Oh, he just broke through the window. For Finn, Jake, and especially Ice King, the voice acting actually really fit. Okay, the arc, true. I don't know why this game, all the characters are cunty. Like the BDSM gear he's wearing. Right? My character's a freak. Yo.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
My character just turned into a vampire, by the way. I had my moments.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Wait, I've still got that list of people from high school. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Ah, I get it.
Keep our secret secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
Fledgling is a vampire that just got turned into a vampire. So it's like a baby vampire. What do you mean? What could happen? Also, I like this line is funny because if this game took place today, that would be even more true. But the game got released in 2004. What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla Gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
These are cameras that too big. So true. If you posted that you saw a vampire online, people were just gonna be like, yeah, whatever, man. You're always talking to your character. Yeah, but that's probably because he's used to it by now. But if we try to talk to like normal humans, they're gonna be like, what is that? What is that? And they're gonna scream and they're not gonna have a good day. That party right there. Okay. Camarilla? So they're like the vampire good guys?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
Alright, so what's next?
And you, my funky friend, they're gonna have it extra hard. A little effort and the rest of us can blend in okay. The sight of your hideous ass hits the internet
Okay.
all over.
Okay.
There's a reason most Nosferatu smell like the sewer. Figure it out.
Dude, fuck you. So yeah, he just basically, he doesn't say this if you're not playing in Nosferatu, but if you're playing in Nosferatu, he basically says, be careful not to let anyone see you or else vampires are gonna get exposed because you're so ugly that everyone knows you're not human just by looking at you. Seems pretty clear, Jack. Thanks, that really makes my night.
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean exactly?
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I think a year or two ago, I played this game with Gabby. Like, Gabby was on call, and I would play the game, and she would basically choose what the character says. She chose what the character, like, what the clan of the character was. It was kind of fun. But we never finished the game, sadly. Okay. In masquerade areas, breaking the masquerade can carry dire consequences. So basically, I'm not allowed to let other people know vampires exist. So I can't suck the blood of people in front of humans, or else they'll get scared. I'm not able to use my vampire powers in front of humans, or else they'll get scared. So yeah, as a Nosferatu, you will have to be extremely careful about hiding your monstrous nature. If you're in danger of being seen, you will see this icon appear in the upper right corner of your screen. A small arrow will tell you from what direction you may be seen. Your current number of masquerade validation is there. Yeah, I feel like I've seen you on stream. Yeah, I think me and Gabby were in the VC when I was showing her the game. That might be why. That's the masquerade. The little masks here. So the more I start fucking up and people see me doing vampire shit, the less there's gonna be of them. And if I get 0, it's game over. Because, yeah, the vampire police is gonna get me and they're gonna be like, you're revealing our secrets, and they're gonna kill me. When you use a computer, okay, here, let me show you how this game is old school. When you find a computer in this game, there's like commands that you can do, and you have to manually type them out on your you had this game that, yeah, like I played the game before, but I want to play it again. The game is super replayable. Instead of choosing something with your mouse or some shit, you have to actually like type it out. So if I mistype it, like I put save with 2 E's, then it's gonna be like invalid command. So I have to do it like this. Passport required. My character is good at hacking, so if you click Control C, he can hack through the computer, and I don't have to find what the passport is. Chop shop. A mere shop. And then we do unlock. Save door is unlocked. And now the save that was right here is unlocked. And I can get the key card.
There we go. Now take that.
Yeah, it is
right
immersive.
out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Sure, yes, sir. Ahead of its time. See, that's funny because people look at this and they say that that's why the game aged badly, or that like it's prehistoric to do stuff like that. Like, I don't know, people don't like this type of shit in games anymore. Yo, Jack's cool as fuck. You've been wounded by the Sabbat. The blue bar represents your current level of health. As you sustain regular damage, it will turn black. If your health is completely depleted, you suffer final death. Also, technically, vampires in this universe are undead. So, if you hear them calling themselves undead or you're dead or whatever, that's because they technically died and then became vampires. So they're kind of like zombies at the same time. It's weird. If your health bar begins to turn yellow, that means you've sustained aggravated damage. So like fire and certain attacks are going to do that to you. So that means that your health is going to come back less quickly. Look at him standing like that. Yo.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabbat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
What's the difference? Blood's blood, right?
Now, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
If you say so.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Let's say I get a little overzealous. What happens then?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
The beast? What exactly does that mean?
The beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can't kill anyone? That seems a little restricting. Okay, if you're a normal human who just got turned into a vampire, seeing some shit like this is like psychopathic. I don't care. There's no way you got used to being a vampire that quickly that you want to go around killing people.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity after all. My favorite part, in fact.
True, I forgot, I'm playing as an incel. So he kind of wants to kill people. I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Got it.
Alright, now go feed. Careful though, he's gonna drain fast.
Be back in a minute. Okay, let me explain what you just said. Basically, there is a literal humanity gauge. Gauge is the word. So the more you kill people that don't deserve it, and the more you do fucked up shit, the lower it's gonna be. And the lower it's gonna be, the more easily you lose control if you haven't drank enough blood. So if you don't drink enough blood and your blood level is too low, if your humanity is high, you're less likely to lose control. But if it's low, you lose control and you'll attack the first person that you see so you can feed on their blood. But here's why it's clever. If that happens, then other humans are gonna see since you can control yourself, and you're gonna lose Masquerade. So, you know, it kinda, this thing interacts with this thing, then interact with this thing. So you need to keep high humanity, or else you'll more easily break the Masquerade without meaning to. Hey man. Remember, you want to avoid draining your victims. Draining innocent humans will give you a penalty to your humanity. Okay, I already explained that. But yeah, this guy, he's homeless. So he doesn't have the blood quality of someone who's like super healthy and has a healthy diet and all that shit. So he's not gonna give me back as much blood. Also, he drains quicker, so I have to be careful. He doesn't give as much blood. And after you drain a human, they kind of just get dazed for a little bit, and they forget what happened. Which is pretty convenient if you're a vampire.
Not quite as good, huh? Eh, you can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
Where's in a bum's neck? That scarf tasted like old gym socks.
Ah, give it a try.
I'll think about it. Nosferatu share a certain kinship with vermin. Rats do not flee the Nosferatu's approach. Unlike other vampire clans who only gain 1 blood point from feeding upon rats, Nosferatu gain 3. Killing rats has no impact on your humanity score. So since I'm a Nosferatu, and I'm basically like the bottom of the social hierarchy, it's more possible that I need to like eat rats to survive and get some blood. Also, since I'm not able to be close to people because I'm ugly and they're gonna get scared, it's also a safer option to just go eat rats in the sewers and shit. Like, you just fucking eat it, and it gives you a little bit of blood. So if you're playing as a yeah, true. You spend a lot of time in the sewers, so if you don't want to get seen, you kind of have to do that. And when we get to the city, I'll show you guys the sewer system. It's one of my favorite things about this game. I think it's really smart. So yeah.
Boy, you took right to that, huh? I guess for a nos, rat eating is natural as eczema.
Yeah, keep laughing.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Hello, Wooflo, by the way. It's not like a clan-specific thing that you're better at sucking rats, you just don't hate it like other clans. Yeah, I don't know about the exact lore, because originally, this isn't a game originally, this is a tabletop RPG, kind of like Dungeons and Dragons. And I've never played it, but after playing this game, I really, really want to play it. But I've never had the time or found the people to play it with, sadly. Just one guy?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Sneak where?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
Nosferatu has no self-esteem? Actually, when we keep playing, you'll see... We'll meet some Nosferatu. And their personalities aren't... Like, it's not what you think it's gonna be. Like, they're actually some of the most interesting characters to talk to. They have very insightful shit to say most of the time. Very, very RP heavy versus combat. Or they're just survival mind. Yeah, exactly. They're very, like, practical about what they do and why they do it. And they kind of stick closer as a community because they kind of have a shared struggle, you know? Like, you're more likely to be nice to someone who's ugly as fuck if you're also ugly as fuck. And if you're super beautiful, then I don't know. Well, that's a generalization in the real world, but you get what I mean. Cleopatra is super interesting. What's a Cleopatra? I'll do my best. See you in a minute. Is there another clan that's only in the tabletop RPG?
Alright, go.
Gone. Sneaking in combination of dexterity and stealth is a feat that allows you blah blah blah. I'm good at sneaking. Nosferatu tend to be good at at sneaking. And the meter on the right basically shows how visible I am. This game doesn't have the best stealth ever, but I don't know. Stealth is always fun to me, even if it's kind of wonky like in Fallout games. Some Nosferatu are really salty about being ugly, that they only turn really hot people to frozen. Yeah, some Nosferatus are super like they try not to act like it, but they're super how do I say this? Insecure. Oh, okay. See, this world has so many like interesting concepts. But Nosferatus tend to be super insecure, even if they don't want to admit it. Oh shit. Oh right, I forgot this. I have to try again if I fail. Okay. Ugh, I have to wait for him to move a little bit. Is he gonna move? Also, you can go third person in this game. But I don't think you guys want to be looking at that. Also, the whole game takes place in LA. And I think the sequel takes place in Seattle. Is he not gonna start moving until... I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Well, it's not cheating, okay? This is my first time playing this goddamn game. I just use a vampire power, but they'll explain more to you guys as we go. The game pretty ass. Yeah, the shit they've been doing with the like paid wall to get access to 2 more clans, so fucking scummy. I hate that shit so much.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you.
Yeah, no, the Reader specifically, like, I feel like it was one of the, it's one of the most popular, like, vampire archetypes. And they fucking locked it behind a paywall. It's so insane. Hey, he's probably greener than you. What makes you think that?
The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
How can that be?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
Sounds good. I've got a little frustration I need to work out.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
Do I want to be corny? I'll be corny. I was born ready.
Go get him.
Really? And then they get out of the grave like a zombie? Also, I didn't know the vampire was the most played. That's interesting. My first one was Tremere, personally. If they get out of the grave. Oh, okay, so it's a sink or swim type of thing. On it. Okay, it's explaining combat, but my guy, he's good with fists, because that's what I'm going to be doing. Yo! Okay, the combat in this game is very kind of but I don't know. I don't know why the hand-to-hand is kind of satisfying to me. Anyways, I fucked him up because he's trash. I'm going to pick up his weapon. I'm still going to go with unarmed. Dizzy just cannon fodder. Yeah. Pretty fucked up. I felt kind of bad for them, but also they're just like nuisances. Nuisances? Is that how you say it? In plural? I don't know.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving, though. The Sabbat are going all out. You better head underground. Avoid straight bullets.
Actually, I feel more bad for the Thin Bloods than anyone else. Sounds like a good strategy.
Alright, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
See ya. I'm not gonna lie, this is like one of my favorite tutorials in any game. Combat is not the only solution for sticky situations. You can also use your feats and disciplines in dialogue. When you're able to do this, the responses will show up in different colors. And when using higher resolutions, different fonts, they're indicatable. Okay. So yeah, blue is for when you're persuading someone, and green is for when you're intimidating them. And we're going to be doing intimidation, because I've always done persuasion, so let's try intimidation and see how it goes.
Stop! You! Just stay back. Keep your distance.
Listen, the voice acting in this game is usually really good until it's not.
Now who the hell are you? You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in, and SWAT will be all over this place.
No, but if SWAT comes, they'll drive the gunman down here. You want that? Maybe I am, and maybe my fun isn't over just yet. Mod, he's not. Oh, really? Is he cut content? That would explain the quality of the voice acting. Well, it's not that bad actually. Now that I hear it.
Look, I'm making $8.50 an hour watching car parts collect dust. I'm not about to take a bullet for this job.
Then show me the way out.
Yeah, okay. Alright, this way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
We? I won't have you around. Better stay here. It's too dangerous for you. Yeah, I'm gonna go alone. Don't worry about it. Oh shit. When you're in position to perform a stealth kill, the icon will show up. So yeah, just stealth kill if you sneak up on someone. Here we go.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
The more the merrier. Great, just my luck. Okay, I'm playing as like a incel with pent up anger, so I'm gonna say the more the merrier. Disciplines are vampiric powers and cost a certain amount of blood. Activate an innate ability. So it's basically just magic for vampires. And I have access to a bunch of them. Your bread and butter that you'll be using most of the time is blood buff. Blood buff just makes you physically like more competent. Dexterity, strength, all that shit. So if you want to open a lock, for example, and you don't have like the skills necessary, a lot of the time you're just gonna pop blood buff. You're gonna get +2 in everything, and then you just open it. I didn't need to do that, but still. And when you use a power, it's gonna take away from some of your blood supply, so you need to be careful. You need to not just spam that shit left and right. Nosferatu have 3 unique disciplines: animalism, the supernatural control of nature, obfuscate. That's what I used earlier to sneak past that guy. It just makes you invisible. And potence, colossal vampiric strength. That's gonna be good for me because I'm melee. Potence is use potence. Okay, so certain powers, if you use them, you're gonna reveal that you're a vampire, or like it's gonna be able to be seen by humans. So you want to be careful of using them in public areas. But potence is not one of them. Same for blood buff. And the invisible one, since I'm gonna be using it in public so I can sneak around and not be seen by people, it's also like okay, I think. Just about guard up, use potence to kill him. Okay, so I'm gonna fuck him up using my vampire strength. So yeah, they kind of take a beating. I'm good with my fist so far. That's why I invested in.
I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here and come to an elevator around the way.
I'll meet you over there.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
No problem. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, call the president. Okay, calm down. Chill. You're doing too much. Obfuscate is the power. Obfuscate is now a masquerade violation. There you go. So I can go invisible and there's gonna be no repercussion. Okay. So while I was killing him, I was able to be seen. Oh my god, it actually lasts for a pretty long time. That's good. Animalism is the mystical vampiric power that controls nature. So yeah, that's what the big dude used earlier when he summoned wolves to start eating people. That's just something that some clans are able to do. Okay, so all I can do is summon Raven so far. And he's distracted during that whole time. And I think if you use that in public, that's gonna be a violation. Okay, so there's a guy over there. There's objects you can pick up and throw. And they can distract people. I'm gonna go kill him just because. Fuck you. Remember how I said that this game came out at the same time as like Half-Life 2 and it released with like a new engine, right? One of the things that this engine was like able to do is use physics objects. So I feel like the developers kind of put that in the game, even though it's never really used most of the time. Maybe some people use it, but I don't know. I feel like there's so many better options. But I feel like they just had to put in the game so they could showcase the engine and what it's able to do.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf, oh man.
Really?
I'm
Only
here
2?
thinking it's Sabat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
I forgot how funny that line is. So what do we do?
They probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Not me, though. Useless against vampires.
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
Hear you.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Okay. Here's something that I really like about this game. In other games that are like also RPGs, you can also put points into specific like talents. You can invest into certain things. But even if you don't invest anything in them, you're still gonna be like decently good. You're gonna be able to use basically any weapons. Wait a second, my cat just walked in my room. Okay, I'm back. But in this game, if you use like a gun, for example, or if you use hand-to-hand or melee and you don't have any points in them, the game actually just makes you like completely useless. You're gonna look like a complete dickhead if you try to use a gun and you don't have any points. Like, look how I didn't put shit into guns. I put everything into hand-to-hand and melee. So this entire like the 4 corners that you see on the screen, or the 4 things, that's where the bullet could basically land. I mean, the 38 sucks, even with max guns. True. Also, you get better guns as you go on. But if you have bad skills in guns and you use some of the better guns, it's still not gonna be really good or precise. So I like that this game really like, if you want to be good at something, you have to invest into it. But the 38 is a piece of shit. Even if you go in a gun build, you're kind of gonna suffer at the beginning of the game because the 38 fucking sucks. Wait, is there something in there? No. Okay. Why am I third person? Vampire with a Glock? That's kind of cool. And it becomes cooler when you have good weapons.
Hey, stop, man.
I'm feeding on him mid-battle. And I don't need to spare him, I can just completely like empty him and get the fuck out of here. I'm pretty sure, I think usually you're able to talk to him and like try to convince him. But since I'm ugly as fuck, he kinda doesn't listen to me. Hey man. You do need some guns for later on? Yeah, that's what I told them earlier, like, some later bosses will legit, like, eat your butt if you try to fight them without guns. They will fuck you up and you won't be able to keep going. So later on, I'm going to invest points in guns, because everyone kind of has to. The game is in balance perfectly.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
That's it? It's all over?
Until the next night, when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on, and so on, and so on.
So this is normal. I'm already getting a headache.
Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. Lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity.
If you've never played this game, you're probably confused right now, so I'm just gonna say you're losing me here, Jack.
Oh, boy. Oh, I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but hell, you'll figure it all out.
I will sleep over it, but I would like to keep the gun. Honestly, the gun is so trash, I don't even want to keep it. After a good day's sleep, and here's your gun.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics.
Oh, wait, I could have sold the gun. Whatever.
That's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
I received 2 experience points. Yeah, you get experience points from completing quests or objectives. Shit like that. I don't think you can get any just by killing people. But usually when you're going to be killing people, it's going to be within the context of like a quest happening. So by the time you're done with it, you'll get experience points. And we're almost at what this game does the absolute best. But right now we're in our apartment, which is also something cool. You can get apartment throughout the game, depending on what you do and who you are. It's interesting, you'll see. Normal watch. Wait, I'm pretty sure... Estrogen. Do not take if male. You can take it if you're male. No one's gonna judge you. But yeah, I don't know why my character has estrogen in his bathroom. Blood pack. Turn the radio on. True, I got to. I gotta hear her.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something.
This is low-key better than any radio in GTA,
If
by
you're
the
new
way.
to town or just new to this whole
I
radio
mean, for like the bosses and stuff, but yeah, those are all quests. Yeah.
the only girl who will spend the night with you.
Turn the radio on. Okay. In this game, when you don't have the time to be sucking up on people and taking their blood, you're gonna be... Wait, where is it? Did I not take it? No, I didn't take it.
Well,
You're gonna be taking blood packs, basically. They're like rations that you can take to get some blood in you.
Caller, you've got the first shot at Deb tonight. So,
There's the radio that has like funny interactions. There's also the TV that kind of tells you what's going
pursuing
on.
legal action against Rivers for the trademark Gates destruction.
But I like the radio more.
Hi, Deb. This is,
Okay. So now we've arrived in Santa Monica and we have shit to do.
why are you up so late?
I'm working.
Hey, the password for your computer is Sunrise. Keep the cash in the drawer, it's yours. I dropped you an email with my address. Come on over after you get settled. Mercurio. Oops. I forgot how to...
Yachting myself. What brand?
At your convenience, please come and visit me in my home downtown. I leave you this to guide you. Dark blood, our curse, allied this verse. Such power, I sense in one so young. Confine me where burns the mystical sun. Mr. Strauss, Tremere Regent. Or Regent? I'm still not sure to this day.
Hello, caller.
Yeah, let's take the money in there. We're gonna need money to buy upgrades, new,
3, what's keeping you up?
like, weapons, new shit that we want to have. But for me, for most of the playthrough, it's mainly gonna be for new armor.
Hello, Gomez. What's the latest conspiracy?
So yeah, even for your computer, you still gotta type everything out. Sunrise.
You've got our undivided attention.
Okay, we got a bunch of emails. A reminder from LaCroix. LaCroix is the guy who spared us earlier.
I see.
He's something. We'll see more about him later. But he's the guy who killed the person who turned us into a vampire and decided to spare us. And he's basically like the head honcho, like the big guy. But he's also not the big guy, because there's another faction of people. You'll learn more of it as we go on. Mercurio will contact you when you arrive in Santa Monica. Waste no time in meeting with him. Dang, it's big, you know. From Hung Lo, Trojan botnet.vtm. Penis enlargement. Watch the girls come running. Call today at 1-800-555-STICK.
Well, this girl's got to pay her bills.
Subject Kilpatrick, crime pewter.
But don't go
From Arthur at dirtcheapinternet.vtm. Looking for that lazy ass ex-husband who's late on his alimony payment? How about that jerk who knocked you up? Look no further. With Arthur Kilpatrick's amazing crime pewter, you can find almost anyone with a record these days. With a record. And these days, that's just about everyone. So come on down to Arthur Kilpatrick's bail bonds. If you've got the deadbeat, we've got the technology to find him. Welcome, Mercurio. Hey, welcome to town. Come on over to my place. So basically what you send the letter. And then the opening from a friend. The game begins upon his moved. So that's ominous. Let me save.
That's good. What the f?
So we have 2 experience points, so can we upgrade anything? Combat defense, hacking. So yeah, appearance, we can never put any points in that. We're too fucking ugly. It is what it is. Yeah, no, there's nothing we can put points into.
9 out of 10 people preferred friggin' chicken.
Shut the hell up. Can I open this? Oh. I opened this door, but we don't need to get in there for now. Carnival of Death. Gruesome remains found in the pier. Police baffled. There's no way that they would actually show this in a fucking journal, right? Listen, I've never read the journal, but I'm pretty sure they don't show just straight up gore on there. Especially not in the 2000s. I feel like there'd be like a couple Christian moms that would give them a call.
You got some change, mister?
Here it's not much, but I hope it helps. I do, but not for you. You hungry? I am too. to be all alone in this alley. You're not exactly what I wanted, but choosers can... Wait, but choosers can eat beggars. This fucking game. Come here. Such a dumb fucking line. I almost killed him. I wasn't looking at my screen. Okay. I'll walk out like this, man. Also, all the characters are kind of cunty, and they're all gonna, like, move their waist around when they're walking. I like it. Divas, true. So now this is where I'm in danger. And this is where this game kind of excels to me. It's just like the city environments that you're in. You want to be fucking careful, okay? Especially if you're ugly as fuck like me. Because look at me, man. Look at me. I'm hideous. Is there no way to look at my face? No? Okay, well, don't ask why, but I kind of need to... There we go. I just took a screenshot real quick. So this is the overworld. You can walk around, you can go talk to people. I'm gonna try to avoid this. And if you're a Nosferatu, this is one of my favorite things in the game. You can go in the sewers, and basically the entire map, or like every map in the game, every part of the city has a complete like sewer system within it that lets you get around the city without being up top. So if there's too many people walking around, or there's a space that's like kind of iffy, you don't know if you're going to be seen or not, you just go in the sewers, you look at the map and it tells you which points lead to which building, which part of the map, and then you just go there and you make your way. But the place we need to go is like right next to our house, so we just need to move kind of carefully. There's a police office over there. The vision isn't that good. They're not gonna notice you from that far away. But if you get too close, that's when you get fucked. Anyways, let's go see the guy that was bleeding out. Also, what was I gonna say? Yeah, there's a lot of terms and shit to learn, but the game does a good job at making you familiar with it as you go on. Like, yeah, just a bunch of terms, and as you go on, you'll get to learn them and know what they mean. The game is good at exposition, basically.
Mother's ripped me off. I'm dying here.
Italian icon. Are you Mercurio?
Yeah. You looking for the astrolite? Oh, I can feel a draft on my fucking insides. They shanked me, the bastards. The blood ain't working no more. My head, it feels cracked. Oh, I think my eyes popped.
Stay with me. What happened? You want me to call an ambulance? Yeah, you want me to call an ambulance?
What? No. I got a record back east. I'm heat bait. Don't touch that phone. No goddamn cops.
Of course, he's from... Unfamiliar. Impressive. Yeah, like, I feel like I've never played any games of Vampire the Masquerade, so I wouldn't know. But I feel like it got me familiar with a lot of the terms, because after I played the game, I watched a series that also, it's basically people playing the game in person, you know, and recording it and all that. It has good, like, value and everything, and a good DM and everything. And they were talking about shit, and I was more familiar than I would have been if I never played this game. Like, it's good at familiarizing you with the terms. I got a record. Okay. What happened to you?
I went... what is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit. My rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me.
Even nowhere as deep as this one. True, I forgot there's other games from Vampire the Masquerade that got released. It's kind of a shame that this one is the only, like, more dialogue leaning game, because, like, that's kind of the point of the original game, like the tabletop game. More RP than combat focus. So I don't know why they would make it. I think they had the belief that if something's a video game, there needs to be action happening every 2 seconds, and people wouldn't be interested in talking all the time. Other crap, tell me who did this or I'll finish the job. It's a broken bottle. Now tell me what happened to you.
Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in LA. I verified him. Organization seem reliable. Guy mixes up speed. His crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of these guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kick in it.
I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards.
Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. I had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
Him mentioning vamp blood and how it's like keeping him together, that's gonna come in a little bit. It's gonna get explained. Yeah, I heard there's other like other parts of the World of Darkness universe. I was interested in playing as a game where you'd be able to play as the hunters. I'm pretty sure there is actually a game like that, but it's one of those more action focused, less interesting games. But either way, werewolf, hunter, either way, I need to see something. Also, maybe this entire like universe is doomed to have games that are in development hell. Ugh, I'm so sad about the second game, man. I wanted it to be like this one so much. You don't have the astrolite?
Hold on. You think I'm some amateur? I got their number. Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. Maybe 4 or 5 of them. The one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick.
How do I get there?
Laying in a pool in my own blood and you want friggin' directions. Right, alright. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach. On the right. Those better not be some of my last words.
This game is cool because it doesn't have any objective markers, like telling you where to go, so you actually should listen to what he tells you there, because he's actually showing you where to go within the city, like where to go exactly. But I don't mind objective markers, by the way. I don't think they're that bad, but It's still cool to see old games using actual directions. How do I get back? So you're telling me I have to get it myself? Great.
You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I want to kill him. Do whatever you people do. I blew it, I know.
Okay, I'll go get the astrolite. Wait. Is there anything I can do to help you? Don't go anywhere, Slick. I'll be back as soon as I've done the job for you. I can't believe the prince trusted an idiot like you. I'll go get the astrolite.
One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
You have mage, mummy, wraith, werewolf, hunter, changeling. Really? Changeling? I didn't expect that one. Demon, and some kind of offshoots of those. Also into the world of darkness. Bedtime for me. I'll watch again next time. Good stream, monkey. Okay, good night, man. Bye-bye. Jingling is all the face stuff. Okay, so... Okay. So it's like fantasy, but more urbanized and also more horror-centric, more horror-oriented. That's cool. I really want to play a game of Vampire the Masquerade. Good to know, goodbye. Is there anything I can do to ease your pain? Okay, good to know, goodbye. So we need to go get the explosives back for him. It's a lot of dream stuff, so it can be fantastic or horrific. True. I guess you choose the direction it goes in. Oh my god. This fucking guy almost walked into me. So something you can do in this game is that over there's a prostitute. I'm not gonna go talk to her. Actually, wait. Let me save the game real quick. Like a quick save type of thing. I'm gonna go talk to her just so you can see how she reacts.
Oh my god. Get away from me.
But I just want to.
Get away. Leave me alone. Ah! Hey, stop right
there. So that's how people react when you're able to talk to them. I don't think anything happened, but the music scared me, so I'm just gonna reload. So yeah, usually in the game you're able to hire prostitutes. You pay them and you're able to go in a corner with them and drink their blood. But obviously they don't give you the best quality blood or anything. Those guys almost saw me. So yeah, just sneak around. So that's another thing that's cut off from you if you're Nosferatu. You're just not able to do it.
A lot of shocking things in my time on the force, but that pier, that's the kind of thing that makes you lose your faith in humanity.
I gotta say, it's the second worst thing I've ever seen.
Poor bastard down there is torn in two. By the looks of it, you'd think someone tied him to two horses and raced them in opposite directions. What could you have possibly seen that was worse than what's down there?
It was about 3 years ago up in Malibu. Found this guy on the beach. Looked like, I don't know, an enemy attack.
Shark bite?
Nah, it's 8 shark bites. This was something different. Like whatever killed him. The head was missing, the hands were missing. And there were these huge slashes. Like,
bullshit.
no. Guy was literally slashed to ribbons. The worst part was I was waiting for the meat wagon. Like something was watching me. I swear on my badge today or something.
It's kind of hard to hear him. He progressively got more quiet.
Or a vampire.
This is why you didn't get invited to Hernandez's wedding.
Damn. So yeah, something fucked up happened at the pier and we should go check it out. But also, I need to talk about how the game looks. Because the game graphically doesn't look the best, obviously. Like it's a 2004 game. But it's, to me, the game looks amazing. Just because of, I don't know how, but they just nailed the atmosphere of this game. Like even here, this place
Up
looks.
there, through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
What?
Those men you are looking for.
How did you know I was looking for someone?
Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
Weird. Well, what's you? Thanks. It's a good art style. You don't need incredible graphics to have good art. Exactly. The art direction's really good, and this is still like a pretty place. It's like relaxing, and the music is really nice in the game too. But in cities, especially the bigger cities, the more populated, like places with buildings and everything, that's where the game really like looks the absolute best, in my opinion. True, the game looks really good for the time either way, like graphically. Like the human models, especially the facial animations. The hell was that? Just kidding, I know what that is. But you guys don't. Well, actually, Wooflu probably knows what that is. Oh, I didn't know there was a cop over there. Oh, blue bum. Oh no, blue bum. Jesus Christ. I'm actually dyslexic. Bubble bum. Blue bum. Jesus. Yeah, this arcade, this whole pier area never has any people that come in here. Sadly. It's kind of sad. But this is the thing we saw in the newspaper. It's a guy hung by his hands and, well, I don't need to describe it. You can see it. So I'm scared that these cops are gonna see me through the fence. Yeah, like the thing about this game is, is there a way to turn off the UI visual combat effect particles? Oh my god, if there's a way to turn off they can't. Okay, good. If there's a way to turn off the UI, I really want to know. I want to take some screenshots. Unless you're fine. Yeah, true. Like they don't have the best vision. Which good. It can still get kind of iffy from time to time, but yeah. So the explosives we're supposed to get are up there. Introduce a mod, true. Okay. This is kind of like an early look at how the missions are designed in this game. So like there's plenty of ways to get back the explosives, but if you usually if you try to talk to this guy, you can convince him to let you through. But since I'm ugly as shit,
keep walking, freak. Seriously,
okay,
get out of my sight.
Okay, typical man. He's not gonna let me. Oh, he didn't even let me sneak past him. I guess it's because I wasn't crashed.
Hey, stop, man.
Oh. Oh fuck. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, good. I got there just in time. If you suck someone's blood, you will get health back super quickly. So in the middle of a fight, if you're strong enough, you can just grab people and suck them. Oh my god, the chair. Ooh. There you go. So if you use your powers in a good way, you'll be able to deal with crowds. Or at least you can try to deal with crowds. Yeah. Yeah, true. There's not that many options. Like, I haven't tried every single clan. I think I've actually, like, tried a minority of the clans to play as. But, I don't know. I think that's one of the things that makes people play this game again and again so much. Is the different clans and how people interact with you depending on what you are. I feel like something in the game that you're gonna notice is that every single clan has a pretty important character that represents them in the story. Okay, maybe not all of them, but like most of them, at least. It's always interesting to see how people react to you. Oh my god, look at his eye. Oh, that's fucking creepy. Oh wait, actually? There's something I've forgotten here. Oh, what's this? Email surf report? No. Let me try to hack this. Ah, my shit's too low. Surf report? Oops, I think, oops, okay. Malibu, Santa Monica. For free, good water temperature. Oh, okay, it's like literal surf report. I thought it was like code for something. Basically, if you play Tremere, Nosferatu, I'll give you new sea modes. Ah, that's like... That's 3 of those I've played. Well, I'm playing Nosferatu now, but I've played Tremere, I've played Malkavian. I've also played Gangrel. Gangrel doesn't get that many people, like, that many reactions. Wait, no, don't do that, actually. Something that I do a lot in this game is that I press right click on accident. That's how you use your powers. And I just use my blood on accident. It's kind of annoying. Also, wait a minute, let me just see something. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Ingrao, Bruja, Toreador have almost no difference in dialogue. Yeah. Bruja is very, like, disappointing, if that's the case, because some pretty major characters are Brujas. But I feel like it kind of has this, I don't know, maybe they didn't find it interesting enough to write interesting dialogue and interactions over it. I'm pretty sure there's a mod out there that gives each clan its own, oh, wooden stake. That give each clan its own new mission. Like, they get one quest each. I'm not sure if that's the case. I think there is a mod like that. I've never played it, but I feel like that's a good idea. That would have been good. The first game. Yeah, the clan quest mod. Ah, yeah. I must have seen a video on it. But yeah. You know, if they were to make a remake of... No, if they were to make a sequel of Vampire the Masquerade, maybe they should add some of these improvements, man. Or maybe they should make it a knockoff Dishonored. Who knows? Let's use the sewers to get back to Mercuria. I never noticed. This is your max walking speed? Like, you can't sprint in this game? I think I never noticed it because I'm used to playing, New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas. So I can't really complain about walking speeds. Okay. Devil's Brand Tattoo, Santa Monica Pier, Medical Clinic, Gallery Noir. Okay, we want to go to 13. So that's G. So where am I? Oh, okay, so it should be right here. Okay, good. There you go, I did it again. I used the blood buff. As you can see, if you look at the bar on the right, I'm getting like kind of close to running out of blood. And if that happens, something bad is like likely to happen. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's try to... No one's coming this way, I think. There you go. If you're smart about it, you can find people that are like away from everyone else and you can stalk them and get their blood that way. Even as a Nosferatu. So let's go get back the explosive. This game also has some of my favorite side quests ever. We haven't really looked at them. I've just kind of stuck to the main quest stuff, but we'll do like a couple of them before I get off. I think right after we give the explosives to Mercurio. Aw, damn. Did you die on me? I got the Astrolite back.
Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches?
Yeah, they left me no choice. You can say different shit depending on what approach you took. But I think it's either you take it back or you talk them out of it. I don't think there's a way of sneaking by and stealing it without them noticing. That would have been cool though. Yeah, they left me no choice.
Good. Great. Hope it was painful. Did you get my money back?
Oh, no, sorry man, I didn't find it. I'm sorry about that.
Damn. I could have used that money to buy myself some new kidneys. Anyway.
I did actually find it. Just keeping it. What am I supposed to do now? What's the story with this astrolite?
That astrolite? Twice as powerful as TNT. Instant demolition. Be on the other side of the world when you engage that timer. We need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabbat interest.
How do I find this place? Yeah. What's a Sabbat?
You haven't been doing this too long, have you? The Sabbat, as I understand it, are your typical power-hungry movie monsters. They specialize in causing grief. I've tangled with their like, let me tell you. I didn't enjoy it.
Tell me about this warehouse.
I heard a lot about that operation. Well, I'd love to get in there, get my hands on the equipment they've been unloading. But it'd be suicide to walk in there. Got a small army of trigger-happy types, and they're all packing. I don't know, maybe,
Maybe what?
There's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment.
What? Why?
Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. My take's that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud.
Ah, shit. So what do you know about this Therese chick?
She's the woman around here. Power player. Nice looking broad for a dead chick, but personality like stone.
Where can I find her?
She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. I try not to do business there.
What can you tell me about Jeanette?
Therese I don't like, but I can respect her. Jeanette's different. I don't know what to make of her. She's a little, you know, in the head. I don't know. Therese is, well, like you. And I would think so's Jeanette. But I hear rumors about her.
Rumors?
Alright, Jeanette got a body built for bedrooms. And I got close acquaintances says they conquered that territory. But I asked the main man, and he says you types, you know, can't or don't or do that kind of thing. Anyway, whatever she is, I hear Jeanette's a wild girl.
I had a question about someone else. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that like vampires in this world are, I don't know, asexual, or maybe they're just not interested in that type of stuff. But maybe that's not the case. I'm not sure. I had a question about someone else.
Who exactly?
Yourself.
What's to tell? I can get anything anyone wants at any time. Could say it's my calling. Till the astrolite. Wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Well, back east some shit went down. Big Apple can't go back. I hate LA, but what are you gonna do?
Vamps have zero sex drive. Oh, okay, so that is the case. So yeah. You said something about blood, vampire blood?
Right, you're straight off the bus. Once a month I get fed vampire blood. Heals me faster, makes me stronger than a normal human. I don't age. By looking at me you wouldn't realize it, but I'm almost 60.
I had some other questions about people.
Who exactly?
Bertram Tung.
I don't know him myself. I'd like to meet the guy. Kind of a local legend. He and Therese seem to be contenders for this city. He's crafty, smart guy. I haven't heard anything bad about him.
I had some other questions about places.
Specifically?
Tell me about some of the power players. Well, he already told us. I can cover some guns. We don't use guns. Let's just go. And let's try to do one of the many side quests around here. It's only to get what they want. Yeah, that's very vampire. Dude, I hate spawning out of this place. There's just, you never know if someone's gonna be walking next to you. Or into you, I guess. Okay. Oh, what? There's a guy around here I wanted to talk to, but I guess he's not here. Okay, let's go in Tripp's pawn shop. God. Oh, what the fuck? Why is she doing that pose? I thought she saw me for a second. Looks like she's ready to square off. There's no way any business would ever allow itself to look like this. This looks sketchy as fuck. No one would ever enter here. Wait, is he gonna... Okay, I don't know if he's gonna get scared if he sees me. Let me just save real quick. Hey, man.
Good evening. Nice work on the face there. I got a friend who's into the body sculpting scene, goes to conventions and stuff. You know, not my thing, but I can appreciate it. Nice job with the ears there, especially. That's right, dude.
He thinks I'm in cosplay. Have you ever been in a pawn shop? They're not exactly classy. True, they're not classy, but they have a charm to them. This place is kind of like, I don't know. It's straight up creepy, kind of. I don't know. Maybe it's just the... It's not colorful. It doesn't have a bunch of shit everywhere. That's what makes pawn shops more charming, I guess. Thanks. What's your name?
You call me Trip. I own this shop.
That fucking voice kills me. Nice to meet you, Trip.
Thanks. You, new to Santa Monica?
Yeah, what's there to do around here?
Beats me. Santa Monica is dead. I don't know why anyone comes out here anymore.
That's like the whitest thing you've ever said. What's wrong with that? Do you think people who aren't white just don't go to pawn shops? It's going to be worse now with the serial killer on the loose. Yeah, it's going to be worse now. I'm going to scare him a little bit.
Yeah, it's freaking me out, to be honest. I'm open all night and Santa Monica police don't rank amongst the nation's most worthy.
Are these killings happening around here?
Oh, I don't know. I heard earlier someone at the pier got ripped up like that poor bastard in Long Beach the other day.
That's what I heard too.
I'll tell you, crazy stuff happens all the time, and it's like we just get used to it, you know, just going our way, do-do-do. But this, I don't know, these killings are chilling.
Indeed, man, you should be careful. You should be careful, man.
So, did you need anything in particular, or...
What do you have to sell?
Alright, here's what we got today.
Alright. I don't know why this guy cracks me up. Let me sell this because there's two of them. Let me sell this fucking lame ass gun. Yeah. And let me sell this. Let me sell the estrogen. Car stereo. Popular car, all car stereo that might be worth something to someone. Okay, let's sell that. Just an ordinary pack of chewing gum. Okay.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
Do you sell weapons?
No. Not really. Sorry.
You lying to me? I'll kick your ass with or without weapons.
Well, okay. Hey, it's cool. I'm overstocked anyhow. Take a look and feel free to come back anytime.
Thanks, let's see what you have. But he just sells weapons, and I already sold him one of them. The weapon he sells is basically like the shitty gun that you have. I don't know if he sells you any other weapon though. See, always look if someone's alone. This is way better than you'd get from rats or anything else. But yeah, this is what I meant with the art direction and the atmosphere. Like, just looking at the sky and the buildings, like, I don't know. They did such a good job with this. And it's not even like the environments are big and expensive like real cities. Like, these are pretty, I don't know, pretty small levels, I guess. But it's just like, they're so well designed and so well made. They just nailed the atmosphere. There's a whole other part to the town. Is this a town? Is this a neighborhood? I don't know, because they said that this is in LA, and I don't know how American cities work. Okay. Okay, this place is a little bit more populated. We're supposed to go here, the asylum.
Ooh, what do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little boy. Like fabric softener dew on freshly mowed astroturf. I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling?
What the hell's your problem?
Oh, I was just thinking about this delicious little pancake who came into my club and wasn't so sweet because he was soaked in vinegar.
Okay, who are you?
I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out, and the name on all the men's room walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile, and everyone always wants to know who is that girl.
Do you have a name? She might be the most popular character in the game. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's literally the poster girl of the game. You have a name?
I am Jeanette. And this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite sweet and soon, I promise.
Whatever. Later.
Fucking mayhem, bro.
Okay, so I need to get in there. Also, it's loud as fuck in there. I don't know why. Sometimes I think this might be the loudest like part of the game. But I'm pretty sure they got an actual band to play the music that you hear in this club specifically. I don't know if they got a band to play it or if it's already a song that was out and they ask if they could have like the rights to put it in their game. But yeah.
What the? What's wrong with your face? They shoot a movie nearby or something? Damn, we should really go take out that mask. You're scaring the clients out.
This guy also looks ugly as fuck, so I don't know why he's talking. Sorry, I can't take it off right now. Can you tell me what Therese is?
Therese? She's upstairs. She said she had business to attend to, but I can hear her and Jeanette bickering from here. Why do you need to see her?
I need to talk to her.
Yeah, I hear that from everyone, pal. She expecting you or something?
That's it, she's expecting me.
Alright, look, I'll cut your break because we're busy here. I'll buzz Therese, tell her you're coming. Take the elevator over there up. But if I hear that you're not supposed to be there, you and me are gonna have a little heart-to-heart. You hear me?
Thanks. Goodbye. What happens if I try to talk to her? Huh? Come on, I like cuddling and long walks on the beach. Oh, she's fucking up. Her pathfinding's fucking up. Whatever, man. I'm not even that ugly. This elevator looks sketchy as fuck. I would never get in there. Gold ring.
Your city? Last time I looked, it was called Santa Monica, not stuck-up this. Oh, gosh. I can't even look at you sometimes. Jezebel. Oh, Cherise, you really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century vibe. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked, painted pout, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no sin. Let's see who is without sin past the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. I teach you. You're just one big joke. Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a duck a pig again? I'm your sister. How can you treat me like this?
I love the drama.
Run away from the
I love listening to them having drama.
as always.
Also, I don't know, they don't have a mirror effect, I'm pretty sure. But that leads me to ask this question. In this universe, do vampires have reflections, or is it just like in most vampire media where like they don't have reflections? You look like you tried to French kiss a blender. Is that something someone actually says to you? I don't remember. All right. They probably say it if you're Nosferatu. That makes sense. Hello.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality's a necessary evil.
You say so. I guess that means you're Therese?
Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
Only La Sombra don't have reflection? Oh, okay. I've heard of La Sombra. They're not in this game, but they seem pretty cool. I need you to call off the feud with Bertram Tongue.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? No offense.
None taken. Now tell him that everything's cool. Why do you hate him?
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
There's one if you have the plus patch? Really? How do they play? Like, what do they focus on? Are they stealth? More magic? Oh, wait a second. Okay. Those are my favorites? Okay. Oh, it's just a boss. Oh, okay. There's a La Sombra boss. I thought you meant you were able to play as La Sombra. Okay. Then can you put out the word that you've got no feud with him?
Why would I do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla?
That's unfortunate, but I do need to see him.
Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
A spirit? You mean a ghost?
Oh, I forgot. You're still new to this. Allow me to break you in. Yes, ghosts exist. Werewolves, mummies, and I'd expect a whole lot of other things I've never seen share the night with us.
Oh. Oh my god, my guy can sound so angry. I don't have time for this Halloween bullshit. Yeah, I don't have time for this Halloween bullshit.
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
Okay, I'll do it if you promise to call off the feud, and what if I can't find one? Why don't you go?
As much as I'd like to ensure it's done properly, you're in no position to refuse. That is, if you still want me to call off the feud.
How do I fight a ghost?
You don't. They're perfectly harmless.
Okay. I'll do it if you promise to call off the feud.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
I can respect that. Okay, fine, goodbye.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
Sewers, no problem.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
I had a few questions. Why do you hate Bertram Tongue? Tell me about your sister. Tell me about your sister.
Jeanette is the freak show I keep around to lure in curiosity seekers. She's very good with the clientele, but her business skills are approximate to those of a 4-year-old with a $1 bill and a 5 and dime.
I've got things to do. Later. Okay, the mission she sends you to do is like... It's a mission that's cool, but it's kind of annoying to do it again and again when you replay the game. Can I look at the computer? Email. Ah, it doesn't work. When it starts like putting gibberish, that means that the hacking failed. Though somehow not really part of the Camarilla, mostly Sabat. Really? So they're not with the Anarchs either? That's cool. Can I hack this computer? Oh, it's not interactable. Okay. Let's go. But except for going up, the club doesn't have much to it. You can go dance. Look at the dancing animation. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, in these places, I don't think people care about seeing me. I forgot how ugly my character is until I started dancing. But yeah, the dancing animations are kind of amazing. Yes, that's my... I fucking love this guy, okay? You guys are gonna love him.
Oh man, you're an Nosferatu, aren't you?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know what you think you know, sir, but you better forget it.
Hey, I work for a vampire. I don't know how much I should tell you, but oh man, damn! It would be awesome to talk to someone else on the inside. You know what I mean?
Oh man. Yeah, I might just know what you mean.
Hell yeah! Oh man, I knew it. Oh jeez, I knew you were. I just could tell. Oh man, this is great. And I saw your teeth, and I was like, damn, it was like I could just sense you. Your name's Knox Harrington. Pleasure to meet you. Oh man.
Are you a vampire? How do you know all of this?
couple of months ago. And this guy just appeared and, well, all of a sudden, BAM! Oh, man! Vampires are real and right there in front of my eyes! Oh, my God.
Okay, the camera kind of fucked up. You said you're a ghoul? What is that?
Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human gains a little vampire power. And heal up quick and that kind of stuff. Jeez. Ooh, watch out.
So Mercurio is also a ghoul. That's why he's able to take a beating. You seem to enjoy it. Who was the vampire that made you a ghoul?
Oh man, his name's Bertram Tongue. He's a Nosferatu.
No kidding, small world. I'm looking for him.
Oh man, I wish I knew where he was. I'm getting antsy waiting around for him. I need to tell him some stuff, you know? I don't know where he is or stays or anything. Oh man, whenever he needs me, just, you know, appears.
Do you like being a ghoul?
It's awesome! Man, after that first taste of vampire blood, it's like the best drug. I'm telling you, it's like, well, it didn't mess me up. It just made me feel like I was better at everything. I felt like a god just sucking on that nasty dude's wrist.
That's interesting. I remember in D&D, like the D&D setting, if a vampire lets you drink their blood, you become a full-on vampire. But if they turn you into a spawn, you're not an actual vampire until you drink their blood. But here, you kind of become a spawn if you drink their blood. I don't know. It's interesting. What's Bertram like?
Oh man! Well, he's like the only vampire I know, but, well, he seems pretty damn powerful. Oh man, well, when he's looking at you, it's like he's really scanning your brain, you know? It's like trippy, it's crazy. Man! But I guess that's the Nosferatu's thing, you know? They, like, know everything, I guess.
To vamp someone, you have to drain them to the point of death. Ah, I never knew that. I don't think they see it in this game. They kind of just said, oh, I sired someone, or I turned them into a vampire. Okay. How does he get in touch with you?
It's crazy! He just appears out of, like, thin air. First time, BAM! Like, give me a goddamn heart attack. Oh, man. Especially how he looks. No offense.
Of course not. Actually, I have a question. I like how they always say no offense when they talk about another Nosferatu. So what does Bertram have you doing?
Oh man, wow. Bertram had me keeping an eye on this guy. This Asian dude who's been poking around Santa Monica. Bertram thought he might be a vampire or something like a vampire. I don't know.
So what's the problem?
Oh man, this guy, this thing got wise to me. Now instead of me watching him, he's watching me, you know? I see this guy appear around me all the time, like off in the distance watching me. He'll warp up next to me. Oh man, then disappear.
That's actually scary as fuck. I would not like to go through that, especially if it's a vampire. That would be nightmare fuel. I've seen it as well. That must be unnerving.
It's freaking me out. I know this thing is totally toying with me. I want to put a bullet in its head, but who knows if that'll do anything. So I was waiting till I talked to Bertram, but, well, hell if I know where he disappeared to. It's messed up.
Want me to take care of it? Yeah, want me to take care of it?
Hell yeah! Right on! Okay, like I said, he's some kind of Asian vampire thing, you know? The only clue I got is this driver's license that he dropped once while I was tailing him. I've been so freaked out that I haven't even had a chance to check it out.
Driver's license? Shouldn't that tell you who he is?
No, the picture on the license isn't him. I don't know why he had it, but, well, it might help you find out where he is and what he's doing. Here, take it.
I'll look into it for you.
Right on! Just come back and let me know the job's done so I can stop freaking out. Maybe I'll see Bertram by then.
Sounds good, Nox. I have a couple of questions.
Oh man, yeah, sure. What do you want to know?
Do you like being a ghoul? Okay, no. I've already asked all of them. I like him a lot. Hey. Fareek? Fuck you. People are so mean to me, man. Being a Nosferatu is what incels think their life is. Like, this is actually how incels think the world treats them. Okay, wait, let me check the license he gave me. The California driver's license. The name on it is Virgil Crumb. Okay. Let's keep looking around. Whee! Some guy almost saw me. Brother Salvage.
Skies are all rotten and the storm is our death sentence.
Ooh. Okay, that's weird. That might have been a bug. Nah. Nas is a goober, but he's playing you hard. Yeah. I mean, I know that, but they don't know that. You know what being ugly is in today's society? Damn.
I don't care. I need to find him so he can find him. It's 250 grand of my money on the line here. Look, I'll talk to you later, okay? Let me know if you hear anything about either.
Cramputer, that's the email I got earlier. Oh my god. What's wrong with you, man?
Damn, son, I don't mean no offense, but I just gotta ask. You did that to yourself on purpose, right? Some kind of newfangled thing like they do with piercing and tattooing and whatnot? I don't reckon you were born like that, right?
Yes, I was. I can't help it if I'm different.
I reckon not. Thanks for not taking offense about it. I'm Arthur Kilpatrick. Welcome to Kilpatrick Bail Bonds. How can I help you?
How many boats do you own, Vigo?
Well, those are so abhorrent that anybody will instantly know they're not human. True, but some of the characters that are human you can talk to, they seem like they find an excuse not to be, or like not to find out that you're not human. They'll think you like have props or cosplay or some shit. Do you run this place?
Yep, sure do. I'm a third-generation bondsman. Got a few employees, but I handle most every aspect of the business.
Bail out someone? I don't think that's what he does. I think. I don't know. I don't see any employees, Arthur.
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours, plus a bounty hunter. I pull the graveyard shift because that's when all the crazy shit happens in Santa Monica.
Yeah. Santa Monica doesn't sound like a good place to be living.
Well, my business ain't bad, I can tell you that much. Santa Monica's gone downhill. Used to be pretty nice, I guess. We do a higher volume now than we did a few years ago, but we gotta deal with a lot more bail jumpers and crap like that.
You get many people who jump bail? Yeah. You get many people who jump bail?
Of course, goes with the business. Then you stick the bounty hunter on them.
That's gotta be an interesting job.
You betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting myself back in the day. Takes a solid set of brass balls to make a good bounty hunter, I'll tell you that much.
Is the bounty hunter you have now any good?
Yep, damn good. His name's Carson, and he's great at what he does when he wants to do it. I can't seem to find him now, though. He's pissing me off, to be honest. I need him to go find someone.
Can't you find another bounty hunter?
Well, I don't feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. I knew his father, too. Tell you what, since I'm stuck here, why don't you go look for him? Just real quick. I'll pay you for your time.
I suppose I could, but... Yeah, I suppose I could, but you'd better make it worth my while.
Great, great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is. Maybe you'll find something there to let you know where he's got himself to. Here's a key card, that'll let you in.
Before I go, could you answer a question?
Sure, pal. What is it?
It's friggin' chicken.
Santa Monica's really going downhill.
Try this.
Have you heard about the murders in town?
Yeah, they're saying there was a murder down by the pier, just like the one the other day down in Long Beach. Just vicious, tore them up. They're saying it's a serial killer.
I mean, friggin' chicken.
Scary at all?
Well, typically when things like this happen, the cops ratchet up the patrols and start hauling in more suspicious types. Could be good for me.
If you say so. I have a few questions if you don't mind. Ironic, I must be going now. Okay.
10 makes 100. Here's your money, man.
Shut the fuck up. Radio was kind of annoying me while I was trying to talk to him.
What's shaking?
I'm on hunt for guy.
Sure, pal. What is it?
Santa Monica is really going downhill, isn't it?
Hell yeah. I ain't complaining. I'm in a good position to watch it all just slide right down the tubes. You know what I mean?
You're a true humanitarian. I'll let you know what I find out. Okay. The reason why I'm here is because it's pretty easy to figure out on your own in the first playthrough. But the driver's license, his name is Virgil Crumb. And the email that he sent us, he told us that he had a computer that could find anyone. So, you just gotta look at the list of people. Okay, so I think it's between N and R. N, R? No, I'm stupid as shit. Good to know. G to M? No, I'm very stupid. S to Z? No. Wait, is he just not there? Did Lucius bat you? Yes, that's what happened. The twink bit me. R, Valentina, I... Did I try everything? Virgil Crumb. Virgil Crumb, no. Ah, okay, he was in C, I'm dumb. It's always the twink. True! So, it's... Crumb, comma, space, V. Virgil Crumb. Bon Rin, whatever that date is. 2 counts, public disturbance. Drunk and nudity. Case number 766141. Bond amount $5,000. Type of bond, cash, paid in full. Notes. Local void subject's corpse identified. Being held at the medical clinic morgue. Authorities notifying next of kin. Okay, so he's dead. Look at this character model. Like, look at his belly. That is not normal. No one's belly is shaped like this. Babes, you're a twink. Ooh. Get his ass. Get him. Okay, so we need to go to the clinic. And, there's a sewer gate right here. So, let me see how to get to the clinic. I still get kind of lost whenever I get in the sewers. When we want to go to the mansion, we're gonna need to leave through over there. But not right now. Map. Bales bond, smoke, parking garage, medical clinic, 10. So it's in F. So it should be, oops. Okay, it should be behind. There you go. Me or monkey? Listen, you've seen me in real life, and you've seen yourself in real life. I don't think I'm a twink, man. If you go up the front, there's too many people, so you're gonna get fucked. Also, why is there a sign showing up? Am I that close to someone? You know what? I'm not even gonna open up that kind of worm. At least not right now. Where we want to go, actually, is downstairs. Because downstairs is a very funny character. And also, that's where the morgue is. Employee of the month, Santa Monica Blood Bank, Vandal.
You next up for the needle? Hmm? Your donation could save a life, you know. Oh, but isn't it a little late for altruism? I don't think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Jack. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
They all come in here with that same nonchalant look. With that, who, me, stare, as if they were so clever. Do you think you're the first vampire to try and come in here to buy blood? Honestly.
Alright, yeah, I'll buy some blood. How much?
If you have to ask.
Show me what you got. This is where you go to get all the blood you need. Blue blood is like way better than normal blood. And it's gonna give you more health and more, you know, mana. We'll call it mana, but it's just blood. So it's better quality and it fills you up more. But I don't need it right now. I'm doing pretty good just sucking up on people. Do I have enough lockpicking to open this? Yes. Okay. So now we need to find the morgue. These are just freezers, so I don't think there's a morgue there. Unless they keep a dead body in there. But nah, I don't think they keep anything in there. In here, no. Right, it's in here. See, as soon as the game has physics item, they really start fucking up. Like, listen to the noise they make. All I'm gonna say is that Half-Life 2 was actually... Oh my god, this sound. Half-Life 2 was actually made to have that type of shit in it. Okay, morgue. Oh my god, look at his belly. Oh my god, what is that tattoo? And look at his eyes, man. This is creepy as fuck. What the fuck? No. Yeah, I think I need to open this because we need to get to his belongings. Nice. Foxy Box's key. It's just a key. There's not much to say about it. Okay, so it opens a building, I think. Bounty Hunter, the Haunted Hunter. You found a keycard to something called Foxy Boxes in the morgue while looking for anything belonging to Virgil Crumb. The men on the license Knox gave you, they should hopefully help you locate Knox's Asian vampire. Okay, good. Is there anything on here? Cadavers. Oh, it's an all cap. Is this not gonna work? I didn't mean to have it in all cap. Cowbell. Abobo J. Oh, J. Wound suggests subject was beaten to death with a baseball bat. Okay, let's see what happened to Crumb. Subject died from heart failure, personal items in storage B. I don't feel like it was a heart failure, I'm not gonna lie. It might have been a vampire-induced death. Balls. E? Severely beaten to death. Something about the way this one looked made me want to lock it in the freezer. Okay, why? Jane Doe. So she doesn't have a name or an identity. Subject apparently died of indeterminate causes. Subject's body contained only 1 pint of blood. Foul play suspected. Ooh. Who's a sloppy vampire? Perry D. It's a Final Fight reference. Oh. Subject apparently choked to death on ham and or cheese. Okay. That's fucked up. If I die one day because of some dumb shit like that, don't even bury me. I'll be too mad. I'll be too salty about it. Okay, we got what we wanted, so let's leave. Hey, man. Okay. So, let's go to the building that this unlocks. Megahertz, no. Is that building over there? Boxy boxes. What the fuck was that noise? Oops. Okay. Reports. 10/12/04. Okay, so the game does take place in 2004. Same year it was released. Report 1. My initial observations of the city indicate that the K-Knights here are both scattered and unorganized. There are 3 individuals of note, but they seem to be involved in some sort of dispute. I shall continue to watch and listen. 10/18/04. 10/18/04. These K-Knights are a curious and fragile race. They waste the gift of their immortality on petty schemings and fleshly gain. We will have little problem making this city our own. 10/21/04. 10/21/04. So the person writing this must be like something other than a vampire, maybe. It seems that my presence here has been noted by one of the Knights, a Nosferatu, I believe they are called. He has entrusted the responsibility of my surveillance to a bumbling mortal fool. I've begun to follow this so-called spy, a small amusing respite from my usual duties. He liked Nox, even he was charmed by him. 23/04. Report 4. I have drawn the attention of a newcomer, an agent of the prince, who has discovered the corpse of Virgil. Oh, so he just wrote that. I know very little about this individual, but they seem much more resourceful than most K-Knights I have observed. I will prepare myself in the event that our paths cross, because an altercation seems imminent. If I do not survive, let my last report state that Santa Monica is ripe for the taking. We'll find little resistance if we come in force. Shit. The Asian vampire. Okay, let's go. Let's save. Yeah. I would now bow to someone I'm about to try to kill. Oh, fuck. Ouch. Wait, where'd he go? Ooh. Ouch. Easy, bitch. Okay, I like the ravens. I actually found use for them. But I need to go drink some blood. This is what he looked like. Oh man. I fucked him up real bad. He's ugly as shit. Doesn't look as bad as me though. Okay. The fight is I'd say the fight is like way harder if you're building into guns instead of melee. But still, it can be pretty tough if it's your first time playing the game. A fun little fight though. So now, let's go by. Oh my god! I just walked around like I'm a normal vampire. I almost got seen by someone. Okay, let's go report back.
I'm with somebody.
I'm with somebody.
Yo, dude, you do that thing yet?
I did. You don't have to worry about it anymore. And you should get rid of this.
Oh, thank God! Oh man, yes! That thing was hounding me like every night. Look, still haven't heard anything from Bertram. Sorry, okay? I'll still let him know, but for now, I have no way to repay you.
Any idea what that thing was?
Bertram said it's like a vampire, but different, you know? It's like what they have in China instead of vampires. He said lots of them have been coming to California for some reason, I don't know.
That's interesting. I'd better be going.
Not interested.
Not interested. God, people are so mean to me, man. I hate this. I'm being victimized. The world is against me. I'm gonna start a podcast. Okay, let's go behind this dump. And let's save the game. Save it here. There we go. And let's stop for today. Oh, that was fun though. Oops, I showed the wrong thing for a second. But I had so much fun. I fucking love this game. I don't think I'll ever be bored playing it. But yeah, that's Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. One of my favorite games. I'll keep playing it next time I stream as well. But so far I've had a lot of fun with it. But I'm gonna go now. Good stream. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for everyone who interacted. Thank you especially Wooflu. It's nice to see someone who like knows a lot about the universe and could fill me in on some details. But yeah, one day I'll get around to playing the TTRPG version. But anyways, thank you anyone who showed up, interacted, everything. Super nice of you guys. But I'm gonna go now. I'll leave you guys with some music and yeah. Have a good night. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.